Hello YouTube, it's the TrueMore64 back with another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing Umarak the Hunter. So here it is, and before I get into the review, I do want to make a little warning. Not a disclaimer, but a warning. There is a moth somewhere in my room, and I don't know where. So if I see it, I will stop the recording and hopefully get it. Okay, anyway, with that out of the way, let's take a look at one of my favorite parts of a review. The box. So here's the box. This is a $20 set, just so you know. So here we have Umarak Mask of Control, because it comes with this. Well, Umarak the Hunter, the information, Lego, Barnacle, Mask of Control, the combination, and also this can combine with any creature. It doesn't have to be just this one. It could combine with any of them. And I will show this off, that off in this review. Here we have the comic. Here we have the gimmicks. Here we have the information. Umarak's name in a different language. Buildable figures and the Mask of Control. Oh wait, and also on top we have Umarak's symbol. And we have the creature symbol. So there we go, and it Umarak. And I'm just adjusting them, and here we go. Of course, I need to adjust them some more. And there we go. So here's Umarak, and before we get into him, we will take a look at the Mask of Control. So here it is, all menacing and such. It does have markings right here and there, as well as there. And I will grab my Mask of Creation and compare these two. So here they are. They look all nice and stuff. So we now have two of the ancient masks. Well, the ancient and powerful masks. I can't remember what they're called. So, yeah. So, anyway. Now, let's get into the set. So, here we have Umarak. He's all evil and stuff. He's got these big horns, like a stag. Big horns, like a stag. A stag! Anyway. Okay, so yeah, he, has, all this hunter stuff. He's got these shadow trap stuff. He got, well, shadow leech armor pieces. He's got this chain right here, and he does have more, well, another one right down here for his ammo. He's got this big bow with the arms going like so. Instead of like going back. So yeah, he's got this bladed weapon right here, which he can also hold, and I will show that off in a minute. But let's get into some articulation. Oh wait, hold on, actually I do want I'm gonna take a look at his chest armor. Here we have his chest piece. And also, I do want to make a note. If you ever buy one of these sets, and one of these two green teeth aren't pink, is silver on either one of these, that is a misprint. So yeah, and also that was, that I found out was, well, I found that out from watching, rollout reviews, video of his build thing. So, yeah. Anyway, now let's get into some posability. His head has a full ball joint, even though he's got big horns, like a stag. So, yep, there's that. Now, I do want to take his butt off for one hand for this. He's got a full ball joint at the shoulder, full ball joint at the elbow, and not a full ball joint, a limited ball joint in the elbow, and then a full ball joint in the hand. Now for his legs, he's got a full ball joint at the hip, a limited ball joint at the knee, and the knee goes all the way down to there, and up to there, because of this Umarak eye. And his feet have posability in like 3 points, here, here, and here. So when you move the foot, you also move this piece in some points. So yeah. And he does have articulation in these toe parts. So yeah. Now he does have a gear function. He's got that same waist articulation as the Toa do. Now, do be careful with this because there is a possible squeakiness to that, like when you turn the gear. Oh wait, that's not supposed to be there. Sorry about that. That was an extra stud that you get. So anyway, as I was saying, there is a possible squeaking to that, to this, and to fix that, all you do is either clean it before you put them together, or just rip them off, which I've never been able to do, and put them back together, and that will fix it. But that will cause you to lose some friction. So yeah. And also the only set that I've ever gotten squeakiness with these sets by far, so far, is with Pohatu. So yeah. Anyway, now let's talk about the bow here. It does have that same missile launching thing, and also you can get into a really good shooting pose like that. So he does, well anyway, he does use the same stud launching piece, and to demonstrate that, I will bring in Mr. Cup. So, you know, just to shoot them off without losing them. And also, one thing is, he does have, well, he doesn't have any gear piece on this thing where you turn. It's fully clear and barely any of these. And I'm not gonna bring anything for an example because I didn't grab them. So anyway, now let's shoot these off. And that went out of the cup. So, there. We have all the studs in there. So, and then just putting them back on. So yeah, this is a pretty cool looking bow, if I do say so myself. And there goes a stud. So yeah, honestly, I do think LEGO has been getting better and better with their bows. Because the first bow we got was a very small bow, then we got a bigger bow, and now we got a bow with the arms going that way. So yeah. Now, he does have that, well, just to get this over with, he does have the mask flipping off gimmick. Oh yeah, and also taking Mr. Cup out. He will be seen at another time. Just don't know when. I guess until we get more of the stud launchers. So yeah. And also, I do want to mention, and also here's the back. He's got the new ice stock, well, the new 2016 ice stock in orange this time, as you can see there. So, yeah, now he does come with this blade, and he can hold it. Well, I just gotta take the bow off. So, anyway, what you want to do is take this piece, well, the brown piece off with the axle in here. Okay, I feel like I saw something fly past my head. Okay, sorry about that. Just thought I saw something fly past my head. And then... on. And then just place it into his hand, like so. Of course, you do have to take this piece off in order to do that. So, yeah. And as I put this back on, and put his bow back on. So yeah. One thing is I'd like to mention again is that he does have this rack for extra studs, which is nice. That they actually give him, well, give us this. So yeah. And there. So yeah. He does have one other gimmick, and that is with these shoulder pieces. He can form another skull spider. I mean, not a skull spider. Wrong year. He could form another shadow trap. And what you want to do is, well, and also he does come with more, well, with the pieces to do that. Comes with this eye piece and this joint piece. So what you want to do is just take this off him, and it is kind of hard to do that. Take his toes off. Like so. Put this piece into here. Wait, and you do want to take this chain off for the moment, and then put that back in. Next, you want to put the eye piece in here, and then attach the legs. Like so. And that's Twitter. I'll get to that later. So yeah, here is the skull trap. Skull trap. What the heck? Why do I keep doing that? Anyway, the shadow leech, and I do wanna, and I'll put the camera down a bit because I want to do a comparison with the shadow traps. Well, first off, he does close his mouth and open it, and this is a pretty standard skull trap. I said it again. Shadow trap. Anyway, let me go grab the other shadow traps and compare them. Okay, for the time being, here's the fire trap, the jungle trap, the water trap, the earth trap. Let me get the stone trap. And the stone trap. So, technically, we do have 6 here. So, I'm at Umarak's skull trap. Skull traps! Ugh. Why do I keep saying that? Shadow traps. Umarak's shadow trap could be a 6th shadow trap. So yeah. But of course it would be nice if we did get an ice shadow trap. So anyway, I'm not taking these apart. Oh, this apart. Oh yeah, and also Umarak's shoulders kind of like a little bear without the shadow trap pieces. I mean, his feet look fine, but doesn't really have much on his shoulders. I mean, they look kind of hollow and bare. But we will fix that in a moment. And there. Much better. So, I mean, he does have some good story lining things. Like he could actually shoot out a shadow trap. He could even shoot out clones of well, kind of clones of himself as well. He did that. He did that in the show. Actually, he did both of them in the show. So, yeah. And that is pretty much it for him. Wait, hold on, I do need to bring the camera back up. So yeah. Now, what we could also do is bring in creatures, because he can combine with them. And I will show that off here. First we will do, well, and also I'll show it off with all the creatures. First we will bring in a Akir. Now, it is kinda hard to connect them because of his shoulder pads, but you can still do it. So here he is with Akir. Camera. Well, and also, you don't really need to angle, like, rest him too much because of these, because of his, hold on. Because of his big horns, like a stag. Have to do that every time. And also I forgot to do that last time. Well, that one time. So, yeah. And, you can still fly, of course. And he does have, and he can receive the elemental powers of that creature that he's combined with. Next, we will bring in Kaida. A little bit more easier. But, I mean, his horns do get in the way of these launchers. Well, things do get in the way of the launchers, actually. It could be the horns, or it could be the shoulders. So, yeah. Anyway. Next, we will bring in Umarak. So here he is with Umarak. I honestly think that looks pretty good with his color scheme. And also, some of them don't really mesh with his color scheme. So yeah. And also, none of the combination, well, the unifications of the ones I just showed you, those are not canon as of yet. But this one is. Splay these out. And that one's pretty hard to get combined. Well, to place. Wrap the things around him. Of course, it's kind of hard to do that with the shoulders, of course. And honestly, that goes a lot great with his color scheme. So, yeah. And also, this one is canon. So, by the way, canon means, well, if you don't know, canon means like an actual thing. Now, this one is not canon. Well, this next one is not canon. So yeah. Now, the white doesn't really go well with his color scheme, I think. So, yeah. Pop him off. Next, well, and last but not least, well, maybe for Palatu, he is Uksar. And I'm just getting these in there. Wrap this around him. And then make these blades angled. And this one is canon. So, yeah. That is all the combinations. And also, he had Uksar, he had Qatar on the longest in the show. he only had Uxar on, well, combined with him, for like a split second. Until Lewa came in and took him off him. And ignore anything you hear in the background. Sorry about that. That was the AC. So, yeah. That is pretty much it for him in terms of gimmicks go and other stuff. So, let's get into the final thoughts. Oh wait, actually, you know what? We can't get into the final thoughts yet, because we haven't done comparisons. So, here he is with Tahu. Tahu is just a smidge taller, but if you do count his big horns, like a stag, then Umarak technically is taller. You know what? How about we get this trending on Twitter? Hashtag big horns like a stag. And also post a picture of Lewa with that. So anyway, next we will bring in Gali. Of course, Umarak is taller. Well, probably not at the moment because of how my review station works. Next, we will bring in Onua. And I just shot off a stud. Yay! Thankfully, I didn't lose it. So, yeah. There's Onua. Next, we will bring in Lewa, of course. I do want to check his arms before I put him in. Yeah. Now, one thing is these two did have a battle, of course, in one part of the episode. Of course, he did battle all of them at one. Well, all of the Toa at once. So there's that. Next, we have Kopaka. There he is with that. And finally, we have Pohatu. So, yeah. And I do want to make one more comparison, but of last year's villain. And his mask fell off. But here we have Kolta, and the Skull Grinder. And also, if you don't know the news yet, he does narrate, well, he is the narrator for the first chapter of the new book, which I did pre-order, and I will read it. So, yeah. There's that. And that is actually pretty much it. Now, let's get into the final thoughts. Okay, now for the final thoughts. I think this is a pretty good set. Honestly, all of them are pretty good sets. I mean, he's a very good bad guy. Well, very good villain that we've gotten in this entire lineup of Bionicle. Much better than Colta, who we've only seen in, like, a small part. Of course, he did put on the Mask of Creation and was pretty strong, but, I mean, he did eventually get defeated by Ikimu. And he did get imprisoned. Well, of course, we do see him in the next book. So, go get your copy, if you didn't pre-order it already. Of course, by the time this is, of course, by the time that you guys see this, it would have already been out, and I probably would have already read it. He does come with the Mask of Control, and honestly, he is a really good set. And also, he does have a really good build. Oh, and also, I do want to mention that he does have a green piece, well, technically piece, right there. So, you do get some unique pieces, like that green Technic piece. So, yeah, honestly, I say get them. Get these sets. Get them for your kids, even. These make great gifts, even. So, yeah, just go out and buy them. I don't see anyone where I live buying these, honestly. I want to see kids buying them. Just buy them! So, yeah. That is pretty much it. Stay... and... my next review will be on the final Brocky that we need to review, Takedox. So stay tuned for that. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya. You know what? Actually, there is something that I haven't shown you guys. Now, first off, let me explain this. On the show, Umarak does put on the Mask of Control, and he gets turned into Umarak the Destroyer. But, is it worth the risk? You know what? Let's do it. Pop his mask off. And put that on. Oh no! What's happening? What's happening? Oh my goodness! What the heck is happening? Something's happening! There's something going on with Umarak! Oh no! What the heck? What's going on? What did I do? How do I stop this? I don't know what's going on. I'll see you guys next time.